Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Rolka. Thank you for checking out my video. This is a really difficult question because, quite frankly, I feel this way and have felt this way myself. And I think there's a really interesting opportunity here, a really amazing opportunity here for us as a community to work together on this one. Let me show you the question. I'm a beginner who is steeped with shame around using my voice for singing. Have you ever come across this? I know I'm far outside the norm of your viewership, but I love your videos, and I've done beginner warm-ups with you off and on for a few years, mostly in the privacy of my car. If you're interested, a psychological approach to how to start the journey would help me immensely. How to recognize the anxiety, how to overcome it with vocalization, learning what to listen for. I'm not sure what I need, but I love your videos, and congrats on 10 years. Okay, so for starters, speaking for myself, you are not alone. You are far from alone. It is unfortunate how frequently people are vocally shamed. And by way of illustration, I'd like to just ask gently anyone who's watching this video, if you have personally been vocally shamed or have experienced vocal shame in some capacity, you can be as discreet or as explicit as you want in the comments, but leave a comment to some degree indicating that this has happened to you, or if you feel so inclined, then share your experience. For me, there are a variety of different aspects to what was said to me and what happened and things like that. The specifics of which I don't know how much I can get specific with and still hold it together. So I'm going to just kind of move on. What I can address here is how you might move forward. And I think you've already started us off. I don't know how much the why of it matters. You are expressing in your comment a desire to sing. I do not know how far you wish to go. I don't know if you want to get on an open mic stage, or if you want to cut a record, or if you want to take it. I don't know how far you want to take it. But what I feel that I can tell you, and I'm not a psychologist. I have certainly read a lot about this in dealing with my own performance anxiety. But you may also want to enlist the help of someone who can explore with you the deeper inner workings of your psychological makeup to understand more of the underpinnings that are fueling this shame. I, for one, had lots of issues outside of singing that I had to deal with, at least come to some terms with, before I could move on in a lot of ways. For example, I very frequently experience what I call crosstalk via a voice that I call the saboteur. And the saboteur does not have anything good to say when it's time to make a video, perform, or anything like that. There's lots and lots of negative crosstalk. You don't belong here. No one wants to hear you. Things like that. For me, hearing that as an aspect of negative projection and an aspect of my history and not my current reality didn't solve it, but it gave me a way to work with it so that I could develop a strategy to move through it, to get to the next song, to get to the next few minutes of making videos or of working in the recording studio. And that got me moving. And once I got through those initial moments, I could move further. For you, you mentioned singing in the car. incremental challenges to your shame will be a part of your practice to move forward with your singing. So maybe just moving out of the car into your domicile, wherever you live, home, apartment, or whatever it might be, moving out of the car into that space might be the first challenge. You might consider for how long you sing for and the circumstances. Is it at a time when everyone's gone and the area around your home is generally empty? There's not a lot of people milling about. Find the circumstances that challenge you just enough that you can try it a couple times and then try to objectively observe the results or consequences as you may see. And then go on from there. So you move it from the car to the domicile. Okay, that worked out all right. I sang for 3 minutes. Let's try 5. And another week goes by. Okay, I did 5 minutes. Let's try 10. You might try 7. You might try 8. You'll have to decide yourself the level of challenge that you can accept. You may find that you challenge yourself too much and you backslide a little bit. This is normal. Notice it. Move on. Find a suitable challenge and try again. It will be a bit of trying and probably some amount of error as well. But it is in these incremental challenges to our idea behind what is fueling our feelings of shame that will ultimately help us to work with it and to move closer towards our goals. I'm sorry to have to say that I don't know that you'll ever stop feeling that way. My feelings, and it has changed over my life, but it has not gone. It's not as if my performance anxiety is gone. I just manage it particularly well. And it has shifted over the years. The saboteur is a relatively recent phenomenon for me. Before that, it was very nameless, faceless, and voiceless sorts of incomprehensible sort of inability when it came time to perform. And it held me back quite a bit until I learned more strategies to work with it. And I can tell you the first strategy that I used was, you call it what you will. It was a thought. I think about it as a thought from back when I came up with it, but you could call it a mantra if you like. And it was just a repetitive phrase repeating to myself before I would step on stage that people wanted me to do well, that they did not come to see me fail, that they were coming there to see me succeed. They want me to succeed, is what I used to repeat to myself over and over again as I was in the days and final hours before performances, really of any variety, not major nor minor, just performances. I do hope this helps. I'm sorry that you're struggling with this. You are not alone. Check the comments. Hopefully there are others who are sharing some ideas and thoughts with you. You may want to consider, in addition to what we're talking about here, you may want to consider getting someone professional to work with that can help you to move forward with this. Please let me know how it all goes in the comments in the future. I do wish you the absolute best. Until next time, take good care. We'll see you again. Bye.